Greeting my fellow lovers of tunes and welcome back to another ZUTOMAYO reaction video here on the channel where we enjoy the music, of course. Now I'm very excited because we have an amazing lineup once again, all thanks to the one and only Ryan Hansen. 6 special requests, so strap yourselves in, we're in for a wild ride. We have 2 ZUTOMAYO, 1 Yorushika and 3 Nemo fillers once again. That's why the beanie is back on again. If there's headbanging to be done, I don't want to be having hair in my face and my mouth all over the place or sitting here adjusting it all the time. So I'm ready to get into it. We're going to start off with the first song from ZUTOMAYO called Can't Be Right. It's a first take. Now, what I've come to understand from these videos, it's like they come in, they get everything ready, and they do a whole song one take, first time. No editing, no cuts, no nothing. So I'm very excited to see what this is all about, try and understand what it is. I am assuming it's not in English, so I'm very excited to try and understand the message and the emotions carried over in these songs as well. So without any further ado, let's get into it, and then we will discuss it afterwards, as always.
はじめまして。始めます。正しくなれない霧が毒を見た片っ端から確かめたくて考え続けたい偽りで出会えた僕らは何一つも奪われてないから僕ら育ってくみたい愛されるみたい暖かな波を読む今日今を選ぶ澄んだ朝色尋ねる声で何度でも僕ら嘘つきだね両思いだね枯れ果てるまで泣き笑い今日を受け入れてく喜びあった日々を忘れはしないけど知らない方が幸せだって知れば知り得るほどから確かめたくて考え続けたい偽りで出会えた僕らは何一つも奪われてないから今心閉ざさぬように虎視眈々と彼を続けよう枯れ木に笑顔だけ君の肉体欲しいすべて無駄になんかさせないようね知り得る方が幸せだってたどり着いてもいい君だけが見る夕焼け風鏡僕でもいつかわかる日まで考え続けたい偽りで出会えたしなる枝別れよ導かれ大したもんじゃない無駄なもんじゃない幸のりを寛大にしてくようにずっともうずっと茶化されようが折れないそんなのはな可能性が見逃せるならば可能性を諦められないからまだ から確かめたくて考え続けたい偽りで出会えた僕らは何一つも全て嫌われても奪われてないから
You know, I think I've mentioned this a few times before that many of these songs that we listen to, especially these style of songs, have like reminds me so much of anime shows that I've watched. And this one sounded so familiar, I just couldn't put my finger on it. Then I read through the description and saw that this was the Promised Neverland theme song. It was the Promised Neverland, right? Yes. And I was like, yes, that makes so much sense. This is why it sounds so familiar. What a beautiful song. A beautiful, beautifully written song as well. And it's so fitting in with, like, if you've watched the show, you would understand why it's such a fitting song as well. I'm very happy that there was English subtitles along with it. So that the people who don't understand the language can understand a little bit more about the lyrical, like the writing of this song and what it's all about. But it's a beautiful song, a very sad song as well. Like if you understand the relationship between the show and the song and why it was written and all those things, it is very, very sad. And I often wonder if the person who wrote this, and even maybe the performer, like the lead vocalist, has like a personal connection to these songs. You could see there towards the end that it almost looked like she was getting emotional, maybe by wiping away tears. That's just speculation. I have no idea if that is actually what happened. But I often wondered if like she has close relation to this, like as like with the anime where if I remember correctly the show, and please forgive me because it's been a while since I've seen it, it was something more or less the lines of like children being held against their will, but not like kidnapped, but like in a foster home situation, something along the lines of that, and them trying to escape. And it's that false sensation of security that you have, and false love, and like you have this expectation of love and like safeness almost that you have. And that's why the song where she mentioned the poison, it's like a false feeling, and it's you realize that this is not what is going on. I might just be rambling or misremembering, but I think that's more or less what it's about. But getting back to it, I wonder often sometimes if they have like a personal connection to it, if they grew up in similar sense and maybe on under similar circumstances, maybe not with a parent or maybe with an abusive parent or something along the lines of that, where the relationship wasn't always as good as it was meant to be, and it was poisonous in the sense of talking. It's very interesting, and it's a very beautiful song. The vocals of her is absolutely incredible. Now, I felt bad because I always feel bad when I do these groups and I cannot remember the names, or I haven't looked up the names or anything like that. But I'm very curious because ZUTOMAYO, when I typed in ZUTOMAYO's lead singer, it said like the group has never revealed or released a full member list crediting different people for arrangements and music video production each time. And it says the only member reoccurring in all of the group's output is the vocalist and songwriter, unidentified woman named Akane. Which is very curious because I think I mentioned this before in all of the videos that we have done, that her face is always obscured and the lighting is always positioned in such a way that you can't really make out any facial features or like anything along the lines of that. And the same goes with this video. I mean, the way that she was performing was absolutely brilliant. You could see like more of an outline of her face in this one, but still you couldn't really see anything much else. And it's very curious, and I actually respect it so much because you can clearly see or understand that this person isn't doing it for the fame of it or the recognition of it. She's probably, and I'm assuming, just doing that because she loves what she does. And the whole group of people who join her as well, they are way out of it. Like that previous video we watched with the microwave had me laughing so loud, and I still watched it a few times just in this week as well. It's incredible. It was absolutely fantastic. But it's incredible to see there's people and groups out there that stay anonymous throughout these things, and they have like made a entrance theme song for an anime that's watched by many people, and many people have heard the song and maybe know all the words to it, but nobody truly knows who this person is and why they wrote it and like background to it, which makes it all the more like, what do you call it? What is the right word for it? It makes it so mysterious and makes you want to hear more and know more, and like try and use the songs to build like a background or a story of this person's life. I don't know. I find it very interesting. It's a beautiful song. Her vocals in this was absolutely incredible. The bass line with this, with the why am I struggling to find the words? The bass and the piano in this was absolutely brilliant. I think it is different from the original composition of the song, but like I said, it's been a while. I might be misremembering it, but it sounded absolutely incredible. It worked out so well. It had that sense of building the emotion and anticipation and the seriousness of the lyrics, if that makes any sense, which is absolutely incredible. I love this thing. I think we've done a few of the first takes videos where they get these different artists in and just the room and just the song, first take, no retakes, anything, and they just do their thing. I think it's an incredible idea, and these people have incredible talents, and it's shown here as well that from the beginning to end you get a performance, and from the beginning it's just a thrill ride all the way through, goosebumps, chills, and a beautiful story, sad story, but absolutely incredible. So thank you very much for Ryan Hansen for requesting this one. I actually did not expect the first take to be one of the videos that they have done. It's absolutely fantastic. And if anyone knows anything more about this group that I might have missed, because I just went through Google on that, and maybe there's other information out there that might say different about this group, where they're from, who this lead singer is, please let me know down below. And also, if I'm correct with like the anime this was featured in, like I said, it's been a while, and I know there's a lot of other people that might have watched that. Beautiful song, beautiful thing, and I'm very excited to see what the rest of the lineup is going to be. I really hope that I'm not going to have trouble with these songs. I know the last one had a block, and that's why it was not released with all the other requests at that very same moment. But hopefully it's not going to be the case with these lots. So I'm going to see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys are staying safe out there, staying healthy. Remember to check up on one another. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, which is also going to be a ZUTOMAYO video. And oddly enough, also another first take. That's going to be exciting. Very excited to see what that one is all about. But until then, I'll leave you here. And remember, music is medicine.